Everyone knows one thing: getting U.S. citizenship is hard, paperwork, waiting years, interviews that feel like interrogations. But what if I told you some Asian countries are quietly getting through faster than everyone else? Yeah, no magic passport, no conspiracy theory, just real patterns the internet barely talks about. And today, I'm breaking it all down. So before we start, let me ask you something. Why are some Asian passports opening doors in America while others hit brick walls? This isn't about luck. It's not about favoritism. It's about relationships, skills, and timing. In 2025, the U.S. isn't just accepting immigrants, it's choosing strategic people. And there are 7 Asian countries quietly benefiting from this. Let's start from the bottom, because this list gets more shocking the closer we get to number 1. Ready? Which country do you think America is quietly welcoming the most right now? Number 7, Indonesia. Let's start with Indonesia. And no, this one surprises a lot of people. Indonesia has seen smoother paths to U.S. citizenship in recent years, and it's not accidental. Here's why. Thousands of Indonesians already live in the U.S. as student-skilled workers, family-sponsored immigrants. Many arrive legally, stay legally, and slowly move step by step toward citizenship. No shortcuts, just clean paths. But why Indonesia? Because the U.S. sees Indonesia as a major democracy in Asia, a long-term strategic partner, a source of educated, low-risk immigrants. Indonesian students graduate from American universities. They move into work visas, then green cards, then citizenship. Slow but predictable. Family reunification plays a huge role too. Once one person settles, others follow legally. So while it's not easy, it's easier than before, which makes you wonder if consistency matters more than speed. Is Indonesia playing the long game better than others? Before we jump to the next country, quick pause. Comment where you're watching from. Seriously, I read them. Now let's move on. Number 6, Thailand. Thailand might look relaxed, but when it comes to U.S. immigration, it's surprisingly strategic. Thai workers are in high demand in the U.S., especially in healthcare, hospitality service industries, jobs Americans often don't fill. That matters, because when the U.S. needs workers, immigration paths move faster. Thai immigrants often arrive through work programs, family sponsorship, student visas, and once they're in the system, the process becomes clearer, more predictable, and less chaotic. Another advantage? Thai American communities are already established. That means smoother adjustment and stronger sponsorship chains. The U.S. sees Thai workers as reliable, law-abiding, consistent, which builds trust. So here's the question. When a country earns trust instead of attention, does that quietly unlock better opportunities? Number 5, Nepal. Now this one is huge, and most people miss it. Nepal. Nepal benefits massively from the U.S. diversity visa lottery. Why? Because Nepal has a smaller applicant pool, less competition, higher success rates. In bigger countries, millions apply. In Nepal, your odds are simply better. Winning the lottery gives permanent residency, legal work rights, a clear path to citizenship. Add family sponsorship on top of that, and suddenly the process accelerates. Nepali workers are also welcomed in healthcare, construction service sectors, and politically. Nepal is seen as a peaceful partner with no major tensions with Washington. That lowers restrictions. So ask yourself this: is a smaller country sometimes an advantage when immigration numbers matter? Before we continue, quick reset. If this video is already opening your eyes, tap like and subscribe. Now let's go higher. Number 4, South Korea. South Korea has one of the strongest advantages on this list. Why? Because the U.S. and South Korea are deeply connected through defense, trade, education. South Korean students flood American universities. After graduation, work visas, green cards, citizenship. Many already have strong English in-demand skills. Stable careers, family sponsorship is also massive. Korean American communities are well established, and skilled professionals, especially in tech, science, healthcare, they're prioritized. Even military cooperation plays a role, sometimes speeding up processing. South Koreans don't just apply, they arrive prepared. Which raises an important question. Does preparation beat luck when it comes to immigration success? Number 3, Dari, Malaysia. Now things get interesting. Malaysia. In 2025, Malaysians are finding cleaner and smoother paths to U.S. citizenship. Why? 3 big reasons. First, education. Malaysians study in the U.S. in large numbers. They graduate, they get hired. Second, language. Strong English skills reduce friction in the system. Third, trust. The U.S. and Malaysia maintain positive diplomatic and trade relations. That matters more than people realize. Malaysians are welcomed in fields like engineering, healthcare, finance, family sponsorship also speeds things up. So if you're Malaysian with education work skills, family ties, your odds in 2025 are better than ever. Which raises the question, when opportunity meets preparation, does timing become everything? End of part 1. We've covered Indonesia, Thailand, Nepal, South Korea, Malaysia, and we're just getting started because number 2 and number 1 change everything, especially number 1. So here's the cliffhanger. Which country do you think has the strongest and most complicated relationship with U.S. citizenship? If you made it this far, congratulations, because now we're entering the part of the list where the U.S. doesn't just accept immigrants. It depends on them, and this is where things get really interesting. So here's the question before we continue. What happens when a country becomes too important for America to say no to? 2. India. Let's talk about India, because when it comes to U.S. citizenship, India isn't just participating, it's dominating the system. Walk into almost any tech company in America, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, you'll find Indians everywhere. Why? Because the U.S. needs them. Every year, thousands of Indians arrive on H-1B work visas, student visas, family-sponsored visas. And here's the key difference. They don't arrive empty-handed. They arrive with degrees, skills, experience, especially in technology, engineering, healthcare. Once they're inside the system, the path is clear. Work visa, green card, citizenship. Yes, it takes time, but approval rates stay strong. Why? Because the U.S. benefits directly from Indian talent. Add to that, massive Indian-American communities, strong family sponsorship networks, tight U.S.-India trade and defense ties, and suddenly Indians aren't just applicants, they're assets. So here's the big question. When a country supplies the skills that run America, can immigration ever really shut the door? Now pause for a second. If you're watching from India, or you know someone who moved years ago and is now a U.S. citizen, this isn't coincidence. This is strategy. And it gets even more intense with number 1. Number 1. Philippines, the most complicated case. Now this one is different, very different. The Philippines has one of the closest relationships with the United States in Asia. History, military cooperation, migration. Millions of Filipinos already live in America. You'll find them in hospitals, nursing homes, military bases, service industries. In many places, the U.S. system literally depends on Filipino workers, so you'd think citizenship would be automatic, right? Not exactly, because in 2025, something unexpected happened. Talk of possible visa restrictions started appearing, not bans, but tighter controls. Why? One issue keeps coming up: visa overstays. Reports show a growing number of Filipinos overstaying visas, and that puts pressure on U.S. immigration policy. Another issue, labor competition. Some political groups argue foreign workers are taking jobs, even though many Americans don't apply for those jobs in the first place. Security concerns also play a role, not because the Philippines is an enemy, but because global screening is getting stricter everywhere. So let's be clear, a total ban? Highly unlikely. Why? Because cutting off Filipino visas would cripple healthcare staffing, hurt caregiving sectors, create labor shortages overnight. The U.S. knows this, but what could happen? Longer wait times, more scrutiny, fewer visa slots. If that happens, Filipinos may look elsewhere: Canada, Australia, Middle East, which would hurt the U.S. more than the Philippines. So here's the real question. When a country becomes essential to America's workforce, who really has the power? Bonus country, Sri Lanka, the quiet one like Malaysia. Now let me add one country most people never talk about: Sri Lanka. Like Malaysia, Sri Lanka quietly sends Students, healthcare workers, skilled professionals, English speaking, well educated, low profile,